Welcome to Christian Youth Camps. Nestled under the Hakramatas, Ngāruawāhia was once considered to possibly become the capital of New Zealand. In the 17th century, the town was called Ngāruawāhia. The name didn't stick. In the mid-1800s, it was renamed to Queenstown. That didn't stick either. 1870, it was changed again to Newcastle, and lasted a record 7 years until changing back to the original. CYC is a non-for-profit interdenominational Christian camp. It was founded in the late 1950s, at a time when many Christian camps around Aotearoa, New Zealand, were set up as local churches reacted to the needs that had sprung out of World War II. The result of large numbers of children now growing up without fathers, along with increased amounts of families moving to bigger cities, missing out on traditional Kiwi kid experiences, created a need for outdoor education and a place to connect in a Christ-centered environment. One of the many people trying to respond to those needs was a man named Don Bullen, who with others were touring the country, running Christian after-school programs. Don could see that a week-long camp environment would be an even better way to impact children's lives. And so he started, first with a week-long camp in a church hall in Matamata, and then a year later on land used for the Easter Convention near the centre of Ngāruawāhia. It was during this second camp that Don met a local farmer, Vivian, who he approached to gain insight on whether there was any local land for sale so that he could set up a permanent Christian children's camp. Vivian didn't know of any available land, but later came back to ask if Don might like to look around for a bit of land that he owned. Don, his wife, and another gentleman did so, and after looking at it, asked Vivian if they might be able to purchase a few acres at the front. Vivian said no, they couldn't. Instead, God had told him he was to give them the entire 90-acre property to be used as an interdenominational Christian children's camp. And so, CYC was born. CYC quickly grew, and we now have 2 camping sites on the property. Nowadays, Camp Waikato sleeps 246 currently, fully catered, and Camp Waipa sleeps 198, either self-catered or catered. We run our own holiday programs during school holidays, and the rest of the year we hire the site out to school groups, church groups, family reunions, sports groups, and overseas-based tour groups. We have been so fortunate to have an incredible legacy behind us, with 60 plus years of people building a strong foundation for us to be able to continue building on, reaching out with God's love, and sharing the message of salvation through Jesus Christ to the youth of Aotearoa, New Zealand, and their whānau.